Hello?
Hi, Yunna. It's Southern Wolf.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Quite well.
Great.
Do you need something?
Oh, yeah, I did. I come across the SBA website today and noticed your name was on the volunteer list. Are you still a part of that association?
I am.
I was looking to get our team sponsored, but I wasn't sure how.
Oh.
Then I heard a few students talking about the SBA today, and I figured I'd check it out when I saw your name. I just had to ask.
I'd be happy to help you find a sponsor.
Aw, shit, I was right. Really? You don't mind?
It's no trouble at all. I'll check in with the association in the morning, and I'll be sure to keep you in the loop.
Aw, yeah. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Did you need anything else? I don't mean to rush you, but I've got to head out.
No, that's all.
Okay, then I'll talk to you when I have something.
Great. Thanks again for your help.
Anytime. See you around.
Yeah, see ya. The phone clicks as she hangs up. The phone clicks as she hangs up. At least we're one step closer to getting a sponsor. I hope. I'm pretty sure the 21st spot is probably like the lowest one on there. I just have a feeling about it. I glance at the time. It's still early in the evening. What should I do? Yunna did say that she had something to do, but I guess some time has passed. If it's going to give us the option for Yunna, I want to go down that path. I feel like doing something active, but I don't want to just lift weights. I heard of the recreation center always has lots of activities going on. There's bound to be something I can do. As I walk in, the first thing I notice is how natural the light shines into the room. The facility is huge, but doesn't feel overwhelming. I don't know, with the full track and field. There are signs leading to different gymnasiums and even a pool. There's a locker room nearby, and I take advantage of the facility to change into my gym clothes. As I continue to explore, I spot a tennis court filled with students playing matches. A few students crowd the sidelines waiting for the court to be open. Yunna is among them. She's standing alone, stretching out her arms. I head over and greet her. Aw, shit, I like that outfit. Hey, Yunna.
Hi.
She seems surprised.
I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to be here, to be honest. She chuckles. So you play tennis?
A little, just for fun.
That's cool.
Do you play?
No, I never had much time for sports. Schoolwork takes priority. Yunna nods in understanding. And the whole gear thing. It's just nice to do something different once in a while.
Of course.
So have you been waiting long for the court to free up?
Not too long. Plus, I'm next on the wait list, so once the court opens up, I'll be able to play.
Aw, shit. Who are you playing against? She shrugs.
Anyone who's available.
How about you and I play a game then? She suddenly seems shy.
Sure, but I have to warn you, I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played much this season.
I guarantee you that means that she's gonna kick ass. Let's have a fun match. For a game between friends, who's the better player doesn't matter just as long as we're having fun.
I agree. I'm sure this will be a good match either way.
I can't play with no equipment though. Is there somewhere I can borrow a racket?
I actually have an extra you can use.
That's so convenient. That's too convenient. Great, thanks. A court opens up and Yunna and I take our places on opposite sides. Since you're feeling a little anxious, why don't you serve first?
Oh no, that's okay.
Please, I insist. She smiles her thanks and nods. As we settle into place, I give my racket a few experimental swings. Once ready, I nod. Yunna tosses the ball into the air and pulls back her arm. With a resounding crack, her arm connects with the ball in a very powerful serve. The ball whizzes towards me at lightning speed. I barely manage to clip the ball. It lobs over the net, but veers out of bounds. What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I glance at Yunna's worried face and snap out of my daze. It's fine, I just wasn't expecting that. But I'll be expecting your next one. She smiles and prepares for her next serve.
15 love.
She bounces the ball a few times, preparing herself for this serve. She then throws it overhead. Her next serve is just as powerful. The ball zooms towards me. Hit. I catch it with the tip of my racket. The ball flies erratically but makes it over the net. Yunna smoothly parries it back. The longer we play, the more I'm able to keep up the volley. Yunna's face is set deep in concentration, but she easily counters my hit every time the ball flies over the net. If this is how she plays when she's out of practice, I'm not sure I'm ready to face her at her peak. Yeah, no shit. Still, the game is over before I know it. I couldn't compare to her. She won 6-2.
That was a good game. You did really well.
I think you're being too kind. It was clearly a one-sided game. I'm not sure if I believe that you're out of practice. You're amazing out there. Yunna's cheeks are flushed from both the match and embarrassment.
Thank you, but I really don't deserve such praise.
If somebody is good at something, then yes, they do. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Even at your worst, you're still better than me. That sounds odd when you say it like that.
That's not true.
Are you part of the school league? She shakes her head no. You should really consider trying out.
You think so?
Definitely. She seems pleased but shrugs.
Thanks, but I'm not sure I have time for that kind of commitment.
Hey, are you guys finished?
We turn and face a pair of students walking onto the court.
Oh, yes, we just finished.
Actually, we were wondering if you two would be interested in a doubles match.
Oh shit, doubles match? Yunna and I glance at each other and both break into grins.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. You guys can serve first. Good luck.
I retrieve the ball and toss it to Yunna. She catches it, then preps to serve. I don't think these two know what they're in for. We don't get to see total destruction. When I get home, Uncle Kaito is lounging on the couch with his feet up on the coffee table and staring intently at his laptop. Mountains of paperwork and folders surround him with a few loose pieces strewn across the floor. Hey Uncle, is Nikki home? Clearly startled, Kaito spins to face me and loses the rest of his paperwork in a scattered mess. He rubs his eyes before letting out a resigned sigh and kneels to pick them up. I've been down to help. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
It's not your fault. Sometimes this house can be too quiet.
Quiet? I guess that means Nikki isn't home. He gives me a weak smile. I could tell that he's tired. Kaito's been working late almost every night since Nikki and I arrived. I hope he's not overworking himself. I hand back all the papers I collect and begin sorting them into folders again. Can I help? He hesitates and shakes his head.
Thanks, bud, but I've got it.
I sit beside him anyway. What are you working on?
Just some work stuff.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't really know what Uncle Kaito does for a living. So what kind of work stuff?
A lot of things.
I knew it! He's a secret agent! Ah, I see.
See what?
Don't worry, I'll keep your secret safe.
What secret? I'm just looking over our contracts right now for the restaurant.
I knowingly tap my nose. Contracts for the restaurant. I know he means secret information for the government. Kaito just gives me a weird look.
Yeah. Contracts for the restaurant.
I get you. Although that being said, contracts? Don't you have a department that handles those?
Yeah, we do, but as regional manager, I have to look at them first to make sure they include everything we discussed. Then I send it to the deal desk to make sure all the legalese is correct and that there are no hidden clauses.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. But if he's a regional manager of like some restaurant chain, he's got to make some decent money. He passed the pile of papers closest to him.
We're opening up a new cafe in the next month, hence all the new contracts.
Ah, that makes sense. Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, it won't be too far away. You know that empty lot in the strip mall?
The one that's been under construction?
Yep, that's where it'll be.
That's pretty close. I'll have to stop by after it opens to check it out.
Have you been to any of our other restaurants yet?
Time to wing it? No. Please don't be disappointed. I put on my best apologetic grin and rubbed the back of my head. Not exactly. Kaito just smiles at me.
That's okay. You've been pretty busy, but you should check them out. They're pretty good if I do say so myself.
It might even make a good place for a date. Sure.
Well, if you get the chance, you should try the place near the park. It serves Western-style cuisine and is very popular in Isukaze. I know it won't be exactly like the food you had back in the States, but I'd be curious to see how you like it.
I think it'll be perfect for a date. I mean, Yunna already said that she'd show us the park. And we could head over to this for lunch or dinner. Everything's starting to line up. Sure, that sounds great. He grins at me before turning back to his stack. I should probably let him work. I'm going upstairs. Good luck with all of this.
Thanks.
Yeah, but what about Nikki? I think they just kind of forgot about Nikki. I'm just saying. I head to my room and do another quick search on the SBA. Then decide to check out what other clubs are at Ace. Looks like there's a club for everything. Tennis, cooking, business, culture, etc. At some point I vaguely hear voices downstairs. Nikki must be home. After a quick convo, she comes upstairs and shuts the door to her room. I continue surfing the net, but after a while my eyelids start to droop, and I crawl into bed before drifting off to sleep. ... My alarm snaps me out of my slumber. With a groan, I reach outside of my blanket and search for the coveted snooze button. 5:45 a.m. What possessed me to set my alarm at such an ungodly hour? Oh right, I have PE class this morning. Any normal human being would have picked a more reasonable time for this course, which explains why this was the only time slot available. I climb out of bed and begin my morning routine. After getting ready, I head downstairs to an empty living room. Kaito and Nikki must still be asleep, like any other normal person. I power feast through breakfast and head on my way. An uneventful drive later, I'm waiting outside the gymnasium. Some zombie-like students wait with me. The rest are passed out on the campus benches.
Broseph!
Oh god. A cheerful voice, too cheerful for the current time of day, breaks through my reverie. And I see two familiar faces approaching. Sho is beaming, but I can't say the same about Kaori. Her eyes are hardly open as she yawns, barely mustering a nod of acknowledgement. This is one situation where Kaori is right. I rub my eyes, barely able to stay conscious.
Aw, you're not a morning person either?
Fuck mornings. Before I get a chance to reply, Sho smacks my back and I stumble back a few paces. Kaori staggers too. She whips around and stomps a foot towards Sho. Her drowsy expression is replaced with one of fire.
Ow! What was that for?
Just waking you both up for a wonderful day of gym class.
Fuck this guy! Kaori and I both shoot piercing glances towards Sho. I'm going to end him.
Not before I do.
Sho steps back, his hands going up defensively.
Whoa, guys, chillax. So scary.
What's up with you two picking this as your time slot for this course?
We could ask the same for you.
Fair enough. I transferred into the program late, which is why this is the only one available. Kaori crosses her arms.
I guess that makes sense.
And you guys?
We were originally in a later class, but decided to change out.
Any reason why? Sho looks at Kaori. She sighs before shrugging her shoulders. If I had to guess, it has to do with their team's breakup.
Remember when we told you about us forming our own team because it didn't work out with the previous one?
Called it. Yeah.
Let's just say we all decided to pick the same gym class to train together, but as you know, it didn't work out.
Yeah, that makes sense. And how come I have the feeling that Akira was on their team. Sounds more like a falling out. Sho rubs the back of his head.
Something like that. In any case, we figured it'd be easier to switch out than deal with that awkwardness every week.
That just sounds like you're not dealing with the issue. I'll drop it for now. I guess that makes sense. We hear a click as the building door unlocks.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. We had a little issue with the gym schedule, but that's now been resolved. Please make your way to the locker rooms, then meet at Gymnasium 3.
Awesome! We'll see you there, Kaori. Come with me, Brosif.
I swear I will end him if he keeps calling us Brosif. Sho pushes me towards the men's locker room. We quickly change into our uniform, then Sho and I head towards the gym. Even with all the training equipment inside, the space still feels huge. Flags and banners from the past victories hang on the walls and ceilings. Typical of Ace Academy, everything looks pristine.
Hello?
Huh? Sho's voice snaps me back to reality. Yeah, what's up?
Jeez! Zoning out like that when I'm asking you such an important question? It's almost like you don't care.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me check something. Nope, doesn't look like there's any fucks in here to give. I'm sorry. Sorry, what did you ask?
What's your favorite flavor of Dango?
Dango, those are donut things, right? I think he and I have different definitions of what an important question is. I suppose it's... Something in my peripheral vision distracts me from answering. Whoa. A group of girls entered the gym wearing nothing but their panties and t-shirts. Did I read that right? I rub my eyes, but the magical sight remains in full focus. What's going on?
Huh?
The girls over there, they're just walking around in their panties. Sho glances excitedly, but deflates a second later.
What are you talking about, Brosif?
How are you not seeing this?
See what? Girls wearing their gym uniforms?
It's incredibly revealing. Sho stares for a moment.
I still don't get it. That's what they've always worn, ever since elementary school. Actually, now that you mention it...
I watch Sho's face redden.
My God! What have you done?
I opened your eyes.
I won't be able to focus in this class anymore.
Come on, I shouldn't have been the only one seeing this.
You were. I was desensitized to this from childhood because my memories never associated this attire with perversion, and thus there was nothing to be perverted about.
Oh, it's too late now. What the heck are you talking about?
I don't know, man. I'm too distracted to think clearly.
What are you two yelling about?
Nothing. That's not bad. We both spin around to see Kaori. She's also wearing what no one in their right minds would dub a gym uniform. Her porcelain legs are completely free of blemishes, and the way the material shows off her body makes it clear that she works hard to stay fit. Swiggity Swooty, I'm coming for that booty. God damn it. Fucking love this game. I fucking love this game so much. I don't care. I don't care, I have to say it. Sho and I continue to stare. She steps back in confusion.
What's wrong with you guys?
Kaori? Kaori. I think you dropped your hairband.
Huh? I didn't bring a hairband.
Then what's that black thing that's in your hair? And what's that? She turns around, revealing a delectably fine backside.
I don't see anything.
Oh. I offer a fist bump to Sho, who happily reciprocates. Sorry, my mistake. Kaori turns to face us. She raises an eyebrow at our grinning faces, slightly irritated.
You two are acting weirder than normal.
Are we? I don't think we are. A few moments go by as we wait for class to start. Oh, by the way, have you guys thought about what we should do for a sponsorship?
Not quite.
No.
Sho and I both glance at Kaori in surprise, and then she crosses her arms.
What?
You're usually on top of this stuff.
I've been busy. This team isn't the only thing I focus on.
But before Sho can say anything else, I intervene. That's okay, I might have a lead anyway.
Really?
She doesn't need to sound so surprised. Yeah, you know the SBA? They both nod. I know somebody who works for them. She agreed to help us find a sponsor. Sho claps me on the back.
This is why I chose you to join our team. You make things happen.
Are you sure it's not because I was the only person available? Kaori snorts but shows unfazed.
That too.
Sho's about to speak again when Kaori shushes him.
Be quiet. Class is about to start.
The professor waits for the room to quiet down before he begins the class. The professor dismisses the class and the three of us file out together. My muscles are already fatigued and my limbs tremble. I know I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Sho groans.
My legs feel like they're on fire.
I grunt in sympathy, too tired to respond. Kaori power walks ahead of us.
Class wasn't that hard.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Sho and I stare at each other. I whisper to him. How is she doing that right now?
She's a cyborg, a human mecha hybrid.
That wouldn't surprise me. Makes sense. Once we're outside, Sho waves goodbye.
Well, that was fun. I got some stuff to take care of, though. I'll catch you on the flip side, Kaori, Mr. Broseph.
Same. I'll talk to you guys later.
We all say goodbye.